me. Well, I'll tell you something. You're not going to get away with it, Paul. Not this time.
Hardly.
Craig saw you at her house.
Yeah, well, Craig should worry about his own life and keep his nose out of mine.
That's hardly a denial, Paul.
Okay, Rosanna gave Carly some money to start her own business. Carly made some sketches. She wanted to show them to me so that I could give her my... You don't believe me at all, do you, Mom?
Craig said that your story would be quite convincing.
I don't believe this. You, of all people, converted to the gospel according to Craig.
I rejected his theory until he said one thing to me, and that is, has anything happened to make me slightly suspicious of you? And then it all became very clear, Paul.
What all became very clear?
That you've been plotting this from the beginning, and I overlooked it because I love you so much, and I just wanted our family together.
And you think you're the only one who made any sacrifices to make that happen? All of my pain, all of my anger over losing Rose, I buried that. But I did that so that we could become a family again, not so that I could hatch some takeover plot with Carly.
All right. And let me read the contract that you had me sign without reading.
Right. You want to read legal documents at this time of night?
Yes, I do. Every word. And when I am through, I will finally have the courage to throw you out of my business and out of my life.
Contracts for the new BRO. I don't know about you, but I thought they were better than ever.
Because they give you control of my company?
You're not going to find anything wrong with those. You know, if you're worried about the contracts, you should have your lawyer look at them. After all, he's the one who drew them up.
Did he now?
Roland Ashford, your corporate attorney since BRO opened its doors. I told him I wanted a partnership until one of us decided we wanted out. And I insisted that we were both protected by the letter of the law.
Well, that's easy enough to check, isn't it? Just one phone call.
He's my cell. Got him on speed dial. Should be ringing.
You can't bluff me, Paul. I read you better than anyone. Yes. Hello, this is Barbara Ryan calling. I'm sorry to call so late, but is Roland available? Yes, I'll hold. Anything you want to tell me?
Only that that's the easiest $300 Roland Ashford's ever gonna make.
Nothing in here that gives you control of BRO?
Not a word.
I don't know what to say.
I know what to say. I quit. This, all right? I'm not going to sit around and wait for the other shoe to drop.
I was scared, that's all. I need a little reassurance. There's no reason for you to walk away now.
This is not just the business, okay? This is more than that. I mean, if you honestly think that I was trying to take your company away from you, then this whole celebrated family reunion has been nothing but a joke.
No. No, it's been a dream come true for me. Don't you see that this is what we wanted, all of us together? We wanted to have a family that Will could rely on. Don't you see that?
Until a few weeks later when you suddenly turn on me.
Well, okay, then. If we can't run BRO together, maybe you should walk away.
Okay, make up your mind. What is it that you want? You want me to stay? You want me to go? What?
I want you to stay. I want you to complete what we started. But if working together is going to hurt our family, I want you to walk out the door. And I won't try to stop you.
But if I walk out that door, I'm not coming back.
Well, the business will survive. Or it won't. But if I lost you, well, I'd have nothing left.
I don't want that. I mean, for either one of us. But we can't keep doing this, Mom. We can't keep starting over. We have to figure out a way to believe in one another.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. It will never happen again.
Yeah, it's not entirely your fault.
I tell you, if Craig Montgomery tries to walk
No.
in
I'm
one
talking
more
about
time.
myself. I mean, I probably should have talked to you before I fired Giselle, and I should have given you a chance to look over those contracts. And if you'd like, you know, I can call Giselle and give her a job back first thing in the morning.
What kind of severance did you give her?
Double the usual.
Why don't you let it stand, and if we decide we need her, we can make her another
You see,
offer.
that's a great idea. We agree on something, and if we can agree on that, then we can probably manage to find a way to agree on other things.
Probably. So you'll stay?
As long as you want me.
I want you forever. So we were going to do, you and me and Jennifer, all of us working together, and who knows, maybe someday Will be with us too. Wouldn't that be something? The four of us side by side.
Can't think of anything I'd like more.
And let's just make it happen, okay?
You know, it's late, and I'm tired. I'm gonna go home.
Shouldn't you be getting home? You must be exhausted.
No, I'm fine. I'll go in a few minutes.
You know, I know I've said this an awful lot lately, but I've never meant it more than I mean right now. I'm so glad we're working together. And I would never do anything to jeopardize that, not ever.
Mom, is everything okay?
Yeah, it is now. But a little while ago, I almost drove your brother out of the company.
Okay, sit down and tell me exactly what happened.
I know I shouldn't have, but somehow I let Craig walk in here and convince me that Paul was working behind my back to gain control of BRO.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I should have thrown him out in his ear, but instead I let him sell me some story about Carly working in to try to gain control and be the head designer here. I confronted Paul, and he quit.
Mom, are you... What on earth are you thinking to let Craig convince you of anything?
I know, it's insane. But Paul and I worked it through, and he decided he's going to stay.
Wow, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, but, you know, for a moment there, I thought that maybe I should just let him go.
Why?
Why? Because if working together is going to hurt any of us, it's not worth it. Keeping our family together comes first.
Oh.
Hey, Carly, it's Paul. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you.
No, that's okay. Tell me what happened with Craig and Barbara.
Craig convinced Barbara that I was trying to drive her out of BRO. Luckily, I changed her mind.
How?
That's not important. We're going to be fine. But if Barbara asks you why you and I were together, you got to tell her that I was giving you advice on starting your new company.
Yeah, absolutely. And wait till I get my hands on Craig. I will rip the tongue from his face and make him wear it as a necktie.
Actually, Craig did us a favor. Barbara trusts me now more than ever.
Really? That's great. Great. Anything else?
No, just get back to work. I'm going to need all the designs you can turn out.
Okay, I will. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah. Perfect.
Do you like that? It means he's going to work hard.
Mother, he's snowing you. And if you'd stop listening to the flattery long enough to think about what we really need, you'd see that hiring him is the beginning of the end.
Jennifer? I have to apologize for my daughter.
No, you don't. It must be strange to have your family business invaded by an outsider.
You know what? I don't need your permission to disapprove of you.
That was quite rude, darling.
I'm being rude. Mother, you're the one who went off and hired someone without even consulting me or Paul. I thought we were supposed to be a team here.
If I might say something,
You know what? You can say whatever you want because I'm not going to stick around to hear it.
What's wrong?
You're never going to believe what happened. Our mother, former head cheerleader for family control of BRO, has hired someone that she is now calling her right-hand man.
Really? Who?
His name is Jordan Sinclair. And if you're going to ask his qualifications, don't bother because I don't know and I don't care. Although he is an expert at kissing up, I can tell you that much. You can't sit. You have to go over to the office right now.
And do what?
Have Mom throw this guy out on his keister.
Well, most people feel threatened when the CEO makes a new hire. It'll blow over.
You think so?
Of course.
I just wish I'd had a chance to prepare her, that's all. I mean, walking in here and finding you. I know it might seem like a small thing to you, but my family's had a lot of unwelcome surprises the last couple of years.
Yes, I've read about some of them. By the way, when I mentioned your youngest son earlier, I didn't have a chance to express my condolences.
It's all right.